Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Go for a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
ABC Wednesdays.
Y'all can play all day. We want books. We want paper towels in the classroom. Bet you want razors, too.
I'm still waiting on the paper towels.
Abbott Elementary returns with a new season.
We asked the district for more after-school programs. They gave us $50 for class pets instead.
Critics cheer. Abbott Elementary continues to be one of the funniest and most beloved shows on TV.
What y'all doing out there?
Taking bribes.
Proud of y'all.
Abbott Elementary, Wednesdays, 9:30, 8:30 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey y'all, I'm JJ.
Hey guys, it's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests to share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to like speak of them or talk about them or in any way like portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. Like it would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Fastina for that day.
Oh, wow. I love a run. Sprinting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a Miley Cyrus run. So, you know, just flexing on all y'all.
That's what inspired me.
Good. I can tell. And that's how you know you nailed it.
Yeah.
Because I know the exact run reference point. Like when people do those TikToks of being like doing Tori Kelly's, I'm like, literally could never. My only attempt is going to be like, give me a commercial transition music sung by a 14-year-old, and I will still butcher that.
Well,
all of our skills.
Yeah.
And, you know,
does Tori Kelly still make music?
I think so.
Okay.
I think she makes Christian music.
Oh,
but not my kind of Christian music.
She doesn't make gospel.
No, I don't think so. Because I would have seen it. If she made gospel, it would have shown up on my For You page.
I was just curious. I haven't really heard much from her. It looks like she's been consistently making albums, and she was on.
Missed it.
Yeah. And she was on that show where people cover up their faces and wear weird costumes, and then people try to guess who's singing.
I was going to say a sleeper hit, but it turns out it's a show from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good. And also your lover was on it.
Yeah. Great old man.
Understatement in the old department. An elderly man.
He's been guest starring on one of my soap operas, and now every time I open the app that soap is on, they're advertising everything that he's been in. It's like, target reached.
Happy for you. A little concerned, a little worried, a concern for him, but yeah, happy for you.
He's still vibrant. And they also filmed 6 months in advance, so.
Oh, so like we don't know his current, where he's currently at.
Yeah.
Okay, well, live in the past, 6 months. Happy for you. Hope nothing happens that you don't want. I hope your fave doesn't have a storyline that turns him for you.
Oh no, he won't.
I just feel like at this point there's no storyline. Okay. But I also feel like there's no storyline that like could turn you off from him. Like I think he's like a tier 1 for you.
No, but he's so he's so beloved. Like
they wouldn't fuck with that legacy.
No, they wouldn't fuck with the legacy, and they're really just like folding him into a family that already exists and fixing somebody's past with him being their father now, and like they're just bringing people out the woodwork to have random scenes with him. So
he's like living his dream. He gets to pick like who do you like? Who do you want to do work with? Who do you want to scene with?
Yep. Even his wife, like real life wife, was on. So
career goals. I keep telling Mods, I was like, get some job where you can just throw me in.
I think his wife is closer to my age than his age.
I'm shocked. Also, so you're saying there's a chance.
I don't want him now.
Yeah, nasty.
I just appreciate him now.
Yeah.
He probably has grandchildren that are older than me, and he does. Yeah. Yep.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked whatsoever. Anyways.
He's got this one, same age. Maybe I can...
Oh my God. I will show them the clips of you talking about this. You nasty. And you came for me for my Al Gore love.
Oh, he's married. Never mind.
So is his father.
Dick Van Dyke is who we're talking about.
Yeah, and the gasps heard around the world. They go, "This is a Dick Van." Yeah, there's not a new Dick Van Dyke. It's the same Dick Van Dyke. It is Dick Van Dyke, like the only one.
Well, here's the thing:
is he Dutch or German?
What are chimney sweeps?
First of all, I want to say that that related more to my Irish heritage, but like I don't think so. But it's a last name. Also, he's supposed to be British in that.
No.
Oh my God, he's fate. He picks up a new hobby at 97.
Damn, all his grandchildren are married. So there goes my in.
I'm really sorry.
Thanks.
He's from Missouri. Yeah, his family traces back to Mayflower.
Might be related to you.
First of all, that's just a quarter. That's like don't give me.
That's
the side of the DNA that I am working always to fend off. But okay, I'm not getting recent European immigrants. Then we're getting day one colonizer. Like we're getting. Yeah. So it's a Dutch surname. Oh, yeah. See, I knew that. Although he has English, Irish, and Scottish ancestry. Okay. Well, Dutch recognizes Dutch.
And yes, I am closer to his wife's age than she is to him.
I can't believe that.
I know.
That seems so unheard of.
So unheard of.
Look at him going against the grain.
15 years apart. He and her are 40-something years apart.
You know, love knows no age, considering you're up there. Put me in, coach.
I don't want to have sex with him.
Okay, who are you trying to convince, me or you?
You, because it's the truth. I've told you numerous times that it was when he was younger.
Okay, I believe you. I totally believe you.
You're full of shit.
I am because I haven't pooped today. I'm devastated about it.
I did.
Lucky. Anyways, speaking of buttholes.
Things up your ass. Let's get to Fisting Friday.
So if you're here for the first time, this is not the right place. You can listen to us and maybe you enjoyed that little bit, but we are going to read the results from last week's episode of But Am I Wrong? And also read the responses that you all sent in about why you voted the way you did or your thoughts and feelings on everything. So it's going to be a wonderfully great, fantastic, amazing time.
Woo!
Ooh.
All right, let's get into it. First up, me. Melissa thinks sending a text message is unprofessional. 12% said I was wrong. 88% said I was not wrong.
You got a lot of responses.
Let's get into them. I just updated my phone, so it's like doing all the things where you're like, okay, I already opted into this a long time ago. Let's just keep it moving.
I need to do that.
To the new iOS. Someone said, hard agree. I have a full-time job, so separate work phone, but I was doing some contract work and the guy kept texting my personal phone to talk about things or set up meetings, and it would actually make me anxious. Just send me an email that I can respond to in my own time. Correct. Someone said, totally agree. And I think texting with work-related people gives them the idea that they have you available to them at any time, which is not cool, LOL. Agree as well.
Someone said, I had to pause today's podcast episode after Melissa's, but am I wrong to message y'all? Literally, as I was listening to the segment, I got a work-related message from someone who was responding to an email I sent via text. They even acknowledged that they didn't respond to my email. Melting emoji. I have been definitely getting more direct about keeping that separation and took a page out of Melissa's book to respond with, please keep all work-related correspondence to my work email. This is also the person who saw me respond to a message they sent on Instagram at almost midnight and texted me, I see you're awake, and then pretended to ask me a work-related question.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Both questions involving using our theater space and resources for free. I would lose my mind to that.
I want to add phone calls to this. Don't call me if it's work related and we haven't agreed on a phone call. Am I wrong for this? I'm anxious about phone calls in general, but especially hate unexpected work related phone calls. No, you're not wrong.
No, I had an assistant at my old agency where I was like, I hate phone calls so much. So like, and you know, agents love just calling you. Mm-hmm. And I would like ask the assistant, I was like, if you can just like shoot me a text and be like, hey, this is what they're calling about. And he was like, for sure. And then did it. And I was like, this is seamless. He's like, I do this with all of my clients now. Like, you're the only person who said that you wanted this, but like everybody's like, thanks for doing this. This is so much better. I'm like, it's so much easier.
As a podcast network, our first priority has always been audio and the stories we're able to share with you. But at Realm, we also sell some pretty cool merch, and organizing that was made both possible and easy with Shopify. When you think about successful businesses like Aloe or Allbirds or Skims, an often overlooked secret is the business behind the business that makes selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. That's because nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret that's definitely worth talking about is that Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%. That's more happy customers and way more sales going. If you're hoping to grow your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/realm.
Thought if an assistant lies to you and says, oh, I don't know what they want to talk about, when you know it's their job to literally ask them what it is that they want to schedule a meeting for.
Then they'd go on my shit list. And like, me and assistants are like that. Like, I love a fucking assistant. Like, an assistant and I don't have an assistant. I've never had an assistant, but other people's assistants, like, I'm going to vibe with you. And so I'm like, if this is something that like you're withholding information from me, I'm like, we're in this together. Like, I'd be pissed.
And someone said, I'm always a fan of texting versus email, but when she set the boundary multiple times, then it's wrong.
I was thinking that Melissa's take was 50-50 before, but I received a text from my former's late 40s landlord yesterday, who was in the midst of a divorce, inviting me to dinner as an apology. For context, I ordered something to my old address by mistake, but the new tenant kept it safe for me until I could pick it up, and my old landlord still hadn't changed the name on the doorbell, which is why it was delivered and not returned. His message was immediately so creepy. I mean, it might sound more like a networking dinner, we work in similar industries, if it was an email. Now it seems like he's hitting on a 27-year-old former tenant, so Melissa is 150% correct.
Thank you. Changing my minds within the mist.
Well, and also, look at statistically 50-50 to 150. Yeah. I can't do the math, but I know that's good. It's 100.
Then someone said, though there are some situations, relationship where both parties may refer text messages, Melissa has been incredibly clear in her professional boundaries. She is very much not in the wrong. The texting colleague is very rude and very wrong.
Next up, Meghan says celebrities might fuck you, but not if you're weird. 6% said I was wrong. 94% said I was not wrong. And I really want like a check-in 6 months from now for some of you who set your sights on a celebrity, fuck that celebrity, and, respect their privacy. Don't tell us, unless it's offline, about like, who you hooked up with. But I would like to see this change be implemented into the world. And when you shift your mindset to this, a lot of you are going to be fucking celebrities. Mm-hmm. And I want to hear about it.
I want, especially the people that live in like Austin,
Carolina,
Atlanta.
Hey,
Canada.
Atlanta, you know where you...
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Are two specific Atlanta delegates.
Mm-hmm. Atlanteans.
Toronto people.
Oh, yeah. Vancouver.
Yeah.
Come on. Let us know. And I guess New York and LA, but like...
That's a given.
You don't need to change your mindset.
Right. Like if you haven't already.
It was a choice. Like if you, like, it's a choice. So like, but I need the rest of you. Even, Cape Town, South Africa.
Yeah. Person that's currently there. Go for it.
There you go.
All right.
Also, that picture's like hella cute of them. All those, no. Have you seen the pictures of like, they're like obsessed with each other, like cheese. And he took her to France and like had his film camera and like made a whole picnic. And everybody's like, oh my God, like she's dating a Tumblr boy. Like that, like she's absolutely geeking, being like, men are like this.
Yeah,
like,
I will say that I think that she deserves to be with someone her age that actually likes her and not like her for her family and people that were just hanging out with her older siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I do, in that aspect, I do like that, but otherwise could care less.
No, I don't care at all, but I'm happy. Like, I'm always happy to see an age appropriate relationship.
Mm-hmm. All right, writer number 1 versus husband Dan, who is fed up with Rachel. 75% said the writer is wrong. 25% said the husband's wrong.
Do you clock the shirt in the image?
Yeah, I couldn't make out what's going on the shirt, but I do see that it says Rachel on it.
All you need to know is the beginning.
I can't see.
This message is for Rachel. Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You don't have to finish.
Exactly. I was like, as long as you see the first sentence. Okay, well, I can't find it, but someone had said something along the lines of, if my partner, if they don't hate people that I hate for like fair and valid reasons, like then my partner becomes like, now you're my hater. like it was that, and I was like, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like if you treat me bad, if you're cool with someone who treats me badly, you ergo are now, you're an enemy. Like you're treating me badly.
I agree with that.
Then we have writer number 2 versus partner who's upset that the writer is interrupting their interruption. 7% said the writer is wrong. 93% said the partner is wrong.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a founder of the Go Kid Go network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. Look for The Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Someone said this is so aesthetically pleasing.
Thank you, everybody.
Partner can't be upset with that because he's pretty much doing the same thing. Makes me wonder if he does think what he has to say is more important. Rolling eyes emoji.
Yep. But then, so we did get 2 conflicting ones. And someone said, at first I thought the partner was wrong, but I happen to have a lot of people in my life that steamroll or monologue a conversation at other people. So interruptions are necessary to actually be a participant. So if these people would just keep going, I'd wonder why I was even there. That's also fair.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, the person didn't say that they do that, but I would think that, you know, and thinking the argument for there, if you're him, then it has to be like, you don't let me talk. Like, I can't get a word in otherwise, versus like, don't keep talking. But I do think that that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else said, I have some thoughts on the interrupting issue. I genuinely agree with both said, except however, before hearing y'all's input, my instinct was to side with the boyfriend. My older brother, like the caller, talks over interruptions or very harshly scolds the interrupter, which generally would be understandable, but the man talks in fucking monologues. Many dinner conversations very quickly spiral into him giving a damn lecture. And if you have something to add, you have to remember your list of questions or whatever at the end. And that's just a miserable way to talk. Also, the vibe is he could talk to a chair and it would make no difference. Again, I don't disagree with what you guys said, but come on, I hate being interrupted too, but I definitely can imagine a variant where I would side with the boyfriend or at least see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I see that too.
Yep. And someone said, I think I need to start doing this because people interrupt me all the time and I just choose to stop talking altogether. But this seems like a more fun way to handle being interrupted.
I love when like just making things fun.
Mm-hmm. My wrong of the week, Officer Francesco Marlette and Virginia Pinto, who is wrong. 98% said Officer Messi is wrong. 2% said Officer Messi is not wrong.
You could poke an eye out with that forehead. That head comes to a true point at the top. Like his noggin is pointier than his chin.
Yes, it is.
And someone said like he's not even that cute. And I just want to say the word that there is a choice.
There's been pictures of him at his mother's house, but the current wife is also with him. So they went there to hide out from people being at their house, but they've been found. So
got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will see this man's blank stare haunting my dreams. Then we have my wrong of the week. I nominated Joe Jonas and his PR team. 96% said Joe is wrong. 4% said Joe is not wrong. And as a little update, Joe Jonas is withholding his children's passports. And Sophie Turner is now suing him.
As she should.
As she fucking should. They sold their house in Miami already. And they had already made plans to like move to the UK. I think they even bought the house. Like there was it was like they had the whole plan in place. And she found out, and we get this from these documents when she sued him, she found out about the divorce from the media.
Wow.
So they had all of this, and now he's just pissed. They had a fight on his birthday, allegedly. And they got into an argument, and then suddenly she sees in the news that like he's filed for divorce. And is trying to keep the kids, even though they had both already started. They're already in the midst of their plans to move to the UK.
What an asshole!
So she filed it in. Yeah, they already bought it. They bought a home in England to raise their children, but he wanted to have the kids on tour with him while she was filming, so he took them back to America. And then she was like, I send the kids. And he said, and his lawyer said, we're withholding the passports. And so she filed it in the United States, like in, I'm sure, Florida or California. I don't know which one. And then also in the UK, which he's in breach of, point blank, just like in breach of custody laws in the UK in a far more cut and dry way than the United States. Because the kids are dual citizens. Trash. Absolute goddamn fucking trash.
I did text you some newer pictures of Officer Marlette. He looks better. I will say that.
Yeah, because there's facial hair, and facial hair helps.
And he's bulked up some.
Yeah, but
which has also filled out his head better. So it's not as pointy.
The ratio. I do, though. First of all, those are some thighs, but they get small very quickly. Like they're big, but then they get
but I do want to say he does look a lot better than his young picture. Yeah, which I can see women wanting to fuck how he looks now as opposed to then.
Yeah, in his Pottery Barn robe.
Yeah.
Relatable to have it not matching, and I have that soil in the back.
I do too. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if that was like his mom's that he just grabbed to go outside.
Yeah, and he grabbed the tie from a different one.
Yeah.
I do need him to obviously go see a therapist, but really see a masseuse and just drop that tension. Those traps are fucking knotted. Like, he is so tight up there that the neck to show, oof, that looks painful. Relax, my guy.
He looks like a wrestler.
He does. And he looks like he's a big fan of competition shows and scripted shows where people have to put their body through hell.
I think that when his initial picture was taken, it was before he was with a black woman and then after he got with the black woman pictures. Because it is a much different vibe.
First of all, this glow up is not the result of a man. The evidence is on the man. This glow up, he didn't do this to himself.
No.
Someone saw potential and they said, I can overlook the wife, but I can't overlook the skinny legs.
Well, his wife is also black.
But do you think he was married in those photos?
Huh?
When his first initial photo.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they've been together that long because she has a son that is...
I'm so sorry. If his wife put in the work for this glow up, and I would lose my mind. I would sue him for all of the protein powder. I would sue him for all of the pre-workout. I would repossess his clothes. I would add Play-Doh on top of his head to give him the cone head back. Like, I would lose my mind. I mean, I would also lose my mind if he did it for the mistress. And like, that was like the mistress orchestrating it.
But her putting in work on him, the mistress, when she's also married, that just seems like too much.
No,
I think she got it.
Her.
Yeah, I think she got it in once.
Oh my God.
Once it was already happening. Because
I hope his wife gets everything.
Well, they're still together though. Like, she's staying with him at
maybe she's playing the long con
at his mom's house.
Maybe she's playing the long con. I don't know. I hope she's happy in whatever that is to her. God, I love mess.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end.
We hope you all enjoyed, and we'll fist you again soon. So dainty. What a dainty little fist. Definitely not my fist.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Listening to a podcast should be time well spent, and I promise it will be if you'll give this podcast a try. It's called Something You Should Know. I'm the host, Mike Carruthers, and in every episode, I talk with leading experts on topics I know you will find fascinating. From why people can't keep secrets, what your favorite music says about you, why your pet acts in strange ways, and so much more. Something You Should Know is designed to give you information you can use in your life and give you great intel that you can share with others. I'm told it's a binge-worthy podcast. And with over 1,000 episodes, there's a lot to binge on. Something You Should Know has been ranked in the top of the Apple Podcast charts consistently for a long time. I know you're going to like this. I just need to get you to try it. Something You Should Know. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Contained herein are the heresies of Radolf Buntwine, erstwhile monk turned traveling medical investigator. Join me as I study the secrets of the divine plagues and uncover the blasphemous truth that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The Heresies of Radolf Buntwine, wherever podcasts are available.
Do you love Disney? Do you love top 10 lists? Then you are going to love our hit podcast, Disney Countdown. I'm Megan, the Magical Millennial.
And I'm the Dapper Danielle.
On every episode of our fun and family-friendly show, we count down our top 10 lists of all things Disney. The parks, the movies, the music, the food, the lore. There is nothing we don't cover on our show.
We are famous for rabbit holes, Disney-themed games, and fun facts you didn't know you needed.
I had Danielle and Megan record some answers to seemingly meaningless questions. I asked Danielle, what insect song is typically higher pitched in hotter temperatures and lower pitched in cooler temperatures?
You got this.
No, I didn't.
Don't believe that. About a wish coming true? Well, I didn't either. Of course, I'm just a
cicada. I'm crying. I'm so sorry, Jiminy.
You win that one.
So if you're looking for a healthy dose of Disney magic, check out Disney Countdown wherever you get your podcasts.